Hey everyone, my name is Katie. Welcome to my channel. If you want to watch a complete amateur make an envelope pillowcase for the first time ever and somehow get a decent result, keep watching and please don't forget to subscribe. I went to the nearest craft store and bought 1 yard of knit fabric. My pillows are 16 by 16, and thanks to Treasury's video, I knew I needed to cut my fabric into 17 by 38. 1 yard was enough to make 2 envelope pillowcases, which was perfect. And everything I do in this video is because I followed Treasury's video. If you would like to watch her tutorial, I left a link of her video below. She also mentions how you'll need an iron to press the hems to keep them in place. But I don't have an iron, so doing the hems took forever because they kept moving. I've since then bought an iron because I never want to do it this way ever again. The first step was doing the lips of the envelope. I think that's what you would call it. To create 2 envelope pillowcases, it took me about 2.5 hours. I went very slowly and it took me a while because, like I said, I didn't have an iron and the hem kept moving, so it was near impossible to sew. So I did a lot of stopping and restarting. Here is the other lip. You can see how this one is a lot bigger compared to the first one. They are supposed to be the same size. Yeah, make sure you have an iron. I did a quick reverse stitch on the end of my sewing of my hems for both the lips and the top and bottom. I just thought I would let you know that's what I did. We are about to sew the top and bottom of the pillowcase. The lips are supposed to overlap, which is what I was measuring. Then I measured where the seam would start, and it was a 1/2 inch is where the seam was supposed to start. My top thread tension setting was at 4, and I made sure I had it set on a straight stitch. To know what tension you'll need, you can check your machine's manual. My sewing machine is a Singer model SM024. I readjusted the presser foot before going over the lips, since it was a little bit thicker and I was very paranoid that I would jam the sewing machine. After I finished the top and bottom, it was time to go over the empty part with zigzag stitching to keep the pillow from fraying and to keep the stitching from ripping. The sewing is complete. Here is my crusty, ugly pillow I'm trying to disguise. She's been through a lot. I cut off the pleather, if that's what you want to call it, so it'd be more comfortable to rest my head on and wouldn't have any bumps. Time to turn it inside out. The stitching is so crooked, y'all. I'm just glad I can turn it around so I won't have to stare at it all day. We are done. This took me a while to make, and the end result was far from perfect, but I was so proud of myself that it didn't even matter. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you did. I'll see y'all in next week's video. Bye.